So today's video is going to be how I got my GCSEs. I'm not going to read them all out individually, so I'm just going to give like a recap of sort of what I got at GCSE. Like, I passed my BTECs. I got entry, in all my entry levels, I got 4 entry level 3s, 1 entry level 1 and 1 entry level 2. And GCSEs was, I got 3 C's, 3 D's and 1 E is basically. So I'm going to explain how I got my results. So I'm just gonna get straight into it. I have a drink, by the way, as usual in a video. I always tend to drink a lot in a video. My first tip that I did is make your revision resources as you go along, like from the start, as you go along, like from like the start of year 9 or the start of year 10 to like year 11, so you've got revision resources constantly. And then you don't have to faff around making loads of revision resources in year 11. You can make flashcards, PowerPoints, notes, audio notes, anything like that. Number 2 is make to-do lists. Make to-do lists of all the things you need to do. And on that to-do list you put priorities, things you need to do, things that you probably should do, and then things that you want to do. This is something you need to be doing. Tip number 3, this is something you need to be doing by year 11. Do your homework to the best standard. Nobody talks about it, but that's what I did. I did my homework to the absolute best of my ability, and therefore I got the results I got. The only one I'm going to bother resitting is probably English, because I've got to basically resit it. So, and surprise, surprise, the 2 was in English literature, one of my best subjects. So, number 4, make sure you do your homework on time. There is nothing worse than getting to the night before and then realising you've got homework to do. Do it on time, so you hand it in on time. Number 5, make sure you have a life. Like, there is no point just spending all your year 11 just revising and never enjoying your life. Like, you need to have a social life. I know April to June it's got to take a back seat, but you don't want to take so much of a back seat that you then don't want to do anything, or you struggle to maintain friendships, or you can't pick back up your extracurriculars. Just stuff like that, really. So, those are things you do need to remember. Number 6, get the balance of work and social. This is something I really did struggle with, and I worked myself into the ground. I definitely think I did do that. So, I was like nearly dead by the time I finished. Like, literally by the time I finished all my schoolwork I was dead, and then didn't want to do my summer work for college, which you don't want to be so dead you can't do your summer work. So balance is important. Number 7 is don't work harder and don't work for longer, work smarter. You don't want to be, fortunately I don't have any textbooks around here, pouring through the textbook or just passively watching a YouTube video. There's actually going to be 11 tips. you need to do like revision, like hard to do, like past papers, active recall. I will show you what I did to learn my lines of drama. This is like the revision tip that you need to do. Stuff like blurting out everything you know, and then you correct your mistakes. So we'll do a whole video on blurting if you want me to do that. Next, this is 8th tip is make the decision to care about your GCSEs and about school. You need to make the decision to care, otherwise you're not going to do the best you can do. Number 9, make sure you know your weak points. A weaker subject for me is like art and DT, and yeah, I did better than I did in a stronger subject. But art and design, I passed it, and textiles I got a D, which is the same as what I got in English language, but English literature, one I did so much of in class, I only managed a 2, but that's fine, I will reset it. So, another weaker one was sort of science, even though I passed it. So, I would give more time to those than I did to something like maths, because I was quite good at it. Number 10, keep on top of things. There is nothing worse than not keeping on top of things and you getting stressed because you've got like a billion pieces of homework to do and you're being like, oh my god, I am going to die. There's so much homework to do. I will not get it finished. So do keep on top of stuff, like keep on top of revision, keep on top of homework. Keep on top of it all. That will make your life so much easier. Number 11, use other revision YouTubers. Like, you need to find ones that work for you. So I will tell you some. If you want some vision YouTubers, like those that do a mixture of revision and sort of fashion, Lydia Violetta as well, I would recommend. She does A level and GCSE. She's got a lot on GCSE. Eve Bennett, if you want to know about uni, A level and GCSE or GCSE. She makes good videos. Unjaded Jade as well. If you want to know pure on uni, Holly Gabriella. Ones that have been through exams, Ruby Granger, but Eve Bennett and Unjaded Jade have also been through exams, so they'll know as well. Then if you want to know more about uni, Rosie Crawford as well, went to Oxford, Jack Edwards, Viola Helen, This is Manny. There's all kinds, so just have a look, see what ones work for you. Because that is the only way to... And now just sort of flicking through. So I'm just seeing if I can find any more. If you want to sort of see more about Cambridge, PGY as well. If you want to see some uni vlogs, Beauty Spectrum has a few. Well, some educational content. So that's basically that. So I know mine's good and I would like to get to 100 subscribers, so but you need to find ones that work for you. Subject specific ones like English, Mr. Bruff, Maths Genie for Maths. My GCSE Science, which people plug a lot, not that I've ever used it. Primrose Kitten, Maths and Science. So that is basically that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.